Hey everybody, Jason here. Welcome to my knot channel. In this video, we're gonna look at 12 great loop knots. Okay, so let's head on into the work table and take a look. First up, the overhand loop. The overhand loop is a simple knot which forms a fixed loop in a rope. Most suitable for thread, twine, and string because it's difficult to untie once tied tightly. The overhand loop is made by tying an overhand knot in the bight. It can be tied anywhere along a rope. The knot can be used for a variety of things, such as attaching clips, hooks, other rope, but has the disadvantage that it's likely to jam when the rope has been pulled and the knot may need to be cut off. Number 2, the bowline. The bowline is an ancient knot with rich history. It's a simple knot tied with the rope's working end, used to form a fixed loop at the end of a rope. The loop may pass around or through an object during the making of the knot. The knot tightens when pulled by the standing part of the line. The bowline has virtues of being both easy to tie and untie. Most notably, it's easy to tie even after being subjected to a heavy load. Uses for the bowline include moorings for small craft, rescue applications, and whenever a fixed loop is needed. Moving on, number 3, the figure 8 loop. The figure 8 loop is a type of knot created by a loop on the bight. It's used in climbing and caving, where the strain on a rope is light to moderate, and it's also used for decorative purposes. The figure 8 loop is also known as the Flemish loop. It's a fixed loop knot that's possibly stronger than the overhand loop. It's popular and it's easy to tie. Moving on is the butterfly loop. The butterfly loop, also known as the lineman's loop, butterfly knot, Alpen butterfly knot, and the lineman's rider, is a knot used to form a fixed loop in the middle of a rope. Tied in the bight, it can be made in a rope without access to either of its ends. This is a distinct advantage when working with long climbing ropes. Moving on in our list of 12 great loop knots is the Midshipman's hitch. Many loop knots can be used as a hitch knot, and many hitch knots happen to be loop knots. The Midshipman's hitch is an excellent knot to create an adjustable loop at the end of a rope. The knot can be slid up and down the standing line to increase or decrease the size of the loop, but when loaded, the knot holds securely. The Midshipman's hitch is similar to the more popular taut line hitch. However, it's much more secure and reliable. I recommend my video, The Taut Line versus the Midshipman's Hitch. I'll provide a link in the description and at the end of this video. Number 6, bowline on a bight. The bowline on a bight is a knot which makes a pair of fixed-sized loops in the middle of a rope. Its advantage is that it's reasonably easy to untie even after being exposed to load. This knot can replace the figure 8 loop when tying into a climbing harness. Number 7 in our list of loop knots, the noose knot. A noose is a loop at the end of a rope in which the knot tightens under load and can be loosened without untying the knot. The noose knot is not the hangman's noose. This knot can be used to secure a rope to a post, pole, or to snare a small animal. Next up is the Carrick Loop. Knowing the start of a common bowline will make tying this fixed loop a lot easier. The Carrick Loop is a cousin of the Carrick bend, as you can see in its structure. It's a secure, reliable loop knot. Number 9 in our list of loop knots is the surgeon's loop. The surgeon's loop is a strong knot that's also known as the spider loop. The surgeon's loop is tied the same way as the surgeon's knot, but is tied on a bight. Therefore, the knot uses more line than most. It is a bit bulky, but it's great for making quick, strong loops at the end of lines. Number 10, the Tarbuck Knot. The Tarbuck Knot is an adjustable loop knot that was developed by British climber and skier Kenneth Tarbuck in 1952. It was primarily used with stranded nylon ropes before the advent of kernmantle ropes, which made its use both unnecessary and unsafe. The Tarbuck Knot is used when the rope is subject to heavy or sudden loads, as it will slide to a limited extent, reducing shock. Similar to the taut line in Midshipman's hitches, the knot still remains useful when a slide and grip knot is needed. Number 11, the Handcuff Knot. The multi-purpose handcuff knot is a knot tied in the bight having 2 adjustable loops in opposing directions, able to be tightened around hands and feet. The knot itself does not possess any inherent locking action, and so it's not as easy to use for such purpose as the name might suggest. Still, it's a knot that can be used to make a temporary fireman's rescue chair and other purposes. Number 12, the Triple Crown Loop. The Triple Crown Knot is a double loop knot with distant twin-splayed loops and a 3-section crown knot. It's secure and symmetrical, but can jam when tightened. The Triple Crown Loop is also called the 3-part crown knot. Tied in the bight, the Triple Crown Loop is a relatively easy and attractive double loop knot. Okay, so there you have it, 12 great loop knots. Now, as promised, here's a link to the taut line versus the Midshipman's hitch. I highly recommend you check this out. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Okay? Thanks for watching.